Everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Big maps open. Round one, group eight. We got a hell of a lobby tonight. It looks like they're about to launch. So, yep, there. Okay, here we go. We'll go over the players in a second. For those of you not familiar with the Big Map Open, it's a point-based tournament. That first place gets you 15, second place gets you 10, and then two from there, 8, 6, 4, 2. Two for last place. And every bounty is worth 3 points. Uh, so far, we've had 7 games, all pretty fast paced, to be honest, for a fixed world dom. And we're going to see alliances for sure. Alliances are going to be a huge key in this game. Okay, so Zycron gets the first in turn order here. And this lobby's really stacked. I mean, we got Zycron in white going first, Trunk in blue going second, Samboy in green going third, Jax Wild in red going fourth, Lil Banana Juice going fifth, and Mongoose. And per Mongoose in the chat earlier, he had a rough week at work and he is out for blood. He's out to take some bounties, folks. Okay, Zycron's going to go for Russia turn one. Does he hit any more than that? Is the question. I would hit one more. Would get Mongoose to 12 territories. There you go. And so if someone hits black now, he's not going to get that extra troop. Okay. Here are the bonuses. You have two fours in the Americas, a 7 in South America, two sixes in the African continent, a 5 in Australia or Oceania, 9 in Eastern Asia, 7 in Western Asia, or as most people call it, the Middle East, 7 in Russia, 4 in Northern Europe, and a nice 7 in mainland Europe. All right. So it looks like Trunk going for the South African play. Doesn't have much of another play going here. Could have maybe went for something in the Americas. Oh, shit, he's moving up. I'm sorry. He's going for the Middle East. Okay. Not a bad play. Okay, Sam Boy up next. So Sam Boy is going to move into America. He's going to slam Trunk a little bit, and he's going to set up to take the lower American bonus turn two. It's only a +4, so you would have liked to get that turn one, but as long as he has it by turn two, should be in a decent position. I'm sure he is aligned spamming white and yellow, giving them hearts, saying I love you, I'll take care of you, just please get the hell out of my bonus. But they're not going to have anywhere to go if red. Okay, if red goes in, red's going to go into Europe. Okay, he's going to go into Europe. He wants no part of the Canadian bonus with yellow and white probably moving up. And he'll get that turn too. That also is only a +4. So if Zycron gets Russia turn two at +7, he's going to be in the driver's seat, not only from a troop production standpoint, but also literally the first in turn order. Okay, Lil Banana, gonna go for SA, South Africa. Or is he gonna go? Okay, what I would do if I was him, I'd probably take South Africa by turn two, and then by turn three, I'm going right into Australia. Unless someone puts significant troops in there, I'm taking it. Probably would have brought my 3 in the Philippines down into Australia just to kind of give it a little bit of a claim. I don't think anyone was going to break your bonus this turn, man. Okay, Mongoose. He's out for blood tonight, folks. Okay, he's going to line up for a turn 2 bonus as well. And there you have it. I mean, no one's getting a bonus first turn here. This might be the first lobby this whole week for this round 1 on these settings that we didn't see at least one player get a bonus first turn. Okay, we see both Zycron and Trunk finished their +7s on turn 2. They're going to be best of friends. There's going to be a little circle jerk in the Balkans there between those two. Okay, Samboy gets his bonus. Looks like everyone's going to get their bonus turn 2. Everyone's pretty much lined up to do it. The question is, can people get a second bonus? Are people going to break other players before? Or do we just see Stalemate City? All right. Low banana. Okay, we saw Jax move out of North Africa. Doesn't want to lose his 2 there. Okay, Banana's going to finish South Africa. Yeah, I'm really wondering, does someone like Zycron or Trunk take a lead role and maybe break a Banana or a Mongoose or a Jax to try to, team on someone possibly? We'll see what happens here. I'm actually going to try to get a little bit of more of a zoom in here. Won't be able to see. Okay, we still see the card count there on the left. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Mongoose taking North Africa. Gets a turn 2. That's a +6. Banana with a +6. Zycron and Trunk both with a +7. Jax and Samboy, the odd man out with only +4s. Feeling a little inadequate in the troop production department. Okay, Zycron grabs a second bonus, folks. He is not effing around here. I don't think he gets to hold that because I don't think anyone else is getting a second bonus. Now, if Jax maybe hits everyone out of Southern Europe, maybe Banana grabs Australia, but that's going to leave Trunk, Samboy, and Mongoose hurting, and they're not going to like that. What does Trunk do here? Does he try to get a second bonus? See, the thing is, we can't see all the alliance chat, right? So he might be getting spawned by people saying break white, break white. He might be asking other people to break white or agree to break white because then he'll hit him first, right? We don't see a lot of alliance going towards Mongoose though. I don't see anything going his way. Hey, Ruckster. Thanks for the subscription, my man. Yeah, I don't think that he should be allowed to hold the Canadian bonus. That's a bit much. I mean, he's got a six staring right down Samboy's throat, but he's still going to break him. He's still going to break him, but I think it's the right play. And I think Zycron was kind of sitting there with a hope and a prayer that, hey, maybe they won't actually break me here. And Samboy better hope that that's how he's feeling because his +4 is not going to last too long if Zycron breaks it here in retaliation. And Jax is adding in Southern Europe. Well, Rito, Green was holding their bonus because they were the third one to get a bonus. So, and obviously White was more focused on then. Everyone got their bonuses turn two. So no one was ahead of anyone from turn one. And White was more focused on expanding his own bonuses than breaking anyone or teaming on anyone, I guess. Maybe no one asked him to. We'll see if Jax greeds out here and tries to take that Southern bonus. That's Southern Europe. Mongoose. We'll see what he does. He probably moves into SA, I guess. Maybe strengthens his stack in the in Indonesia, maybe. Put some troops on the portal. Okay, doesn't put anything in Asia. Just takes a card in South America and calls it a day. He's going to move up into Southern Europe as well. I like that play. It's more for Jax to have to hit to take that. Yes, Nate, it is a very stacked lobby. Four tournament champions. Mongoose, who has been doing very well. And Banana. No, Banana's a very good player. Banana's fine. He's a fun guy. Okay, so he just retakes the bonus with a huge threat stack. I don't foresee Samboy breaking him again. I don't even foresee Samboy holding that bonus. If I'm Zycron, I'm smacking him out of there. I mean, he's got a 30 troop fucking lead here. Advance the game a little, man. Only you can prevent stalemates, Zycron. You could have done it right there. You could have blasted him right out of no United States bonus. No, he didn't have the kill, but he could have fed the kill, I think, and still been ahead in troops of everyone else. I'm not even saying taking everything out of North America. I think if he hits him, Trunk then cleans it up. I mean, what's Samboy going to do? Throw 4 troops into him? 3? Well, he doesn't benefit directly, but here's the thing. It gets Samboy out of the game. It's one less player, right? And he's taken, what, a 10 troop hit? I mean, he's got a 30 troop lead over Samboy. I'm not saying he, throw 40 troops into the guy and feed the kill to someone else. That would be crazy. But to throw 10 troops, Samboy's pretty much out of the game after that. Now, if he does have a trade on 3, he could send it into Zycron. So there is that. I'd like to see aggressive play in these settings. I think it's a good thing to see. People have gotten so used to good neighbor theory, and generally that is the way to go, I'd say. But these settings, if you play just straight good neighbor nonstop, I mean, it's just going to go on for 2 hours until someone has enough to, someone gets fed up. These settings dictate that you need to be aggressive and use the alliance feature to team on people. It's 2 points, 4 points, 6 points, 8 points, 10 points. We do 15 for winner instead of 12, and then it's 3 points per bounty, noob. I wish you would have played in this tournament, by the way, noob. You would have been a welcomed addition. But I mean, every game we've seen so far has been uber aggressive to an extent. Some a little less than others. And look, the longest game we've had has been 41 minutes. I think that was Pete's lobby, where Pete just kind of hung back and let everyone else kind of kill each other. Oh, hey man, no worries. I'm not. I can't believe you didn't sign up, noob. You're such a noob. Nah, it's all good, man. We always love having you in tournaments, of course, though. Yeah, that game last night. Well, I guess yeah, it was last night. Well, yeah, Pete's game. Yeah, yeah, he played very laid back, which is just his style in a fixed game generally. Although, as much as he says that, he will be aggressive when he needs to be. We know that. But generally, we've seen pretty aggressive play, um, and it's paid off for the people that have been the aggressors for the most part. Nobody's really been hung out to dry too much from other players. Alliance chat has been in full effect. Mm. Are we really seeing this? The South American bonus crab. Yeah, I mean, once 2 players hold 2 bonuses, it's hard to say, well, no one else can hold 2 bonuses, right? I mean, but now Trunk and Samboy are completely ass out of luck here. I mean, Samboy's done. There's no. I mean, the only thing that Samboy can do here is break as many bonuses as he can and try to get on people on board, back on board with a one bonus game. Okay, he's dead. He's a goner. Samboy will be our first casualty of the evening, courtesy of Zycron. Tough start. I mean, look, no one really got out ahead except for Zycron because he had a +7 and he was in the first seat. But I mean, everyone got their bonus turn too. Um, it's tough, you know. He wasn't really lined up for a second bonus, and it became a 2 bonus game somehow. We've seen a few of the lobbies turn into 2 bonus games. Some have stayed 1. Some have. Some of them we had 2 players out by before they even had a trade. So it's been a wild ride this first round, and I don't know. I've enjoyed it personally. It's been fun to watch. Oh shit. Okay, we see the break and just full on send into Zycron. Now Zycron's still in a very strong position. So my guess is he retakes Russia at least. Um, Retakes Canada, probably. You know, do they let Trunk hold America? We'll see. I think Trunk was trying to maybe send a signal that look he's taking this bonus. I'm going to be aggressive. If you break me, I'm going to send into you, which is fine because look he's a little behind in troops. If they're scared to hit him, that's probably good for him, right? Yeah, very so aggressive play by Trunk, but I like the play. I mean, what else can you do there? Okay, we see Jax going to set up a position in Asia. He was feeling a little left out of the Asian party, and he is now involved. Um, Zycron probably retakes and chills. I think he understands that he can't hold half the damn board and 3 bonuses. I mean, this is still a game that's very much in his favor, being in first and turn order. Um, if he just retakes and chills, we see a hit on a 5. Do we see a hit on the 5? Okay, well, it's fixed, so he skips. We are going to see that white 2 get hit, possibly. Or do they trade cards between Philippines and Indonesia? Yeah, I don't think they were going to team on Zycron. He was still at a very large amount of troops. Plus, like you said, 3 double-digit stacks. If they let Trunk hold, he's kind of right back in the game. Question is, do they let him hold? I have a feeling they let him hold though, because he made it very clear: if you break me, I will full send into you. I think it was a bit of a slowdown, but then also, hey, we got the raid from Houdini. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. For those of you joining us, this is the Big Map Open, Round 1, Group 8. We've got a hell of a lobby, although we already lost one top player in Samboy. He was killed by Zycron a couple turns ago. And we're seeing the board kind of level out here. Everyone now sitting on 2 bonuses. Looks like Trunk's going to be allowed to hold a second that he just got. Yeah, it's very hard to tell. Thanks again, Houdini, for the raid. I really appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Becky? Thanks for joining us. With the good hair. Yeah, it's so hard to tell, Riedel, without being able to see all the alliance chat. I wish you could see it all. Be very interesting to see who's saying what. All right, so we see Trunk is still about 14 troops behind Zycron. Jax is in the lead right now, and then, well, actually, sorry, Mongoose is in the lead, and it's going to get even bigger. I mean, he's holding, what, a plus 13 total? Zycron within plus 11. Jax with a plus 11. Um, Trunk with a plus 11. And Banana with a plus 11. So Mongoose has the biggest bonus by one troop. Nothing too crazy. But in the long run, that could add up. I'm starting to have a little bit of a worry here, Nathaniel, that it could stalemate a bit. One of the ways to stop that may be to prevent someone from being able to get cards. Now it is fixed, so they might just sit and chill, but they also might have to break somebody for a card, too. Like right now, I'm wondering, where does Trunk get a card, right? I guess there is a portal in the top of Japan there, so that helps him out a little. Okay, we see Mongoose stacking threes to prevent being broken at any point, hopefully. He's hunkering down for the long run. He knows he's got the best troop production, so he's going to chill and just stack his bonus a bit. I wonder if he's having some sort of alliance chat maybe as he sits there waiting to see what to do with his 30. I mean, look, that's on them, Nathaniel, right? Like they should try to do something to progress the game. Obviously, Trunk is still 30 troops behind everyone else, or at least three of the other players. He's 40 troops behind Mongoose. He's probably the one to team on. And if everyone, Zycron's not going to start it off, right? But if Jax decides, yeah, I'll start it off, let me send 15 troops into him, and everyone else does the same, um, you know, 10 troops maybe. Maybe you don't want to send a full 15, but Zycron here, does he break them? No, he doesn't. If I'm Zycron, if I'm Jax or Zycron, whoever, I'm spamming attack blue. There we go. We see it now. We see Zycron asking Mongoose to attack blue, and we get the thumbs down back. Ugh. We've got to see some aggression here, or this will stalemate. Now, maybe they're okay with that, but I'd rather see a little action here on my end. Yeah. Yeah, Rexer, I mean, you called it. Whenever it looks like it's going to stalemate, in a couple of these games already, a couple turns later, things have changed a bit for sure. I just, you have some players that say, look, I don't want to stalemate. Some players enjoy it more than others. You know, even if it's only 10 turns, there. You know, some players like to push the game action a little quicker, and they'll start off the action by getting everyone on board and making the first hit. You think Mongoose hits banana, huh? I don't know. I mean, he's maybe. I don't know why he was against hitting blue though. Like if he's against hitting blue, why would he shift to banana? Unless he thinks that by the time it gets back to him, banana full sends whatever he has left by then, and then he just gets to kill without losing too many troops. Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of ways you could think about that. Jack's asking Black to give him a card. That is a good call, yeah. He did have an open portal access. Ooh. Did we just see no trade on 4 for Mongoose? You know, like he's got a huge amount of troops. I don't know that that's going to mean anything in the end. Okay, we see Zycron saying attack red. I guess red. Maybe Jax is just refusing to work with Zycron and hit blue. So now Zycron's trying to get something going against Jax. Jax seemed a little confused. I don't know, maybe Zycron asked him to hit red by accident. Okay. Oh shit. Are we going to see a full-on assault on Zycron here? Zycron does have the only bounty of this game so far. Yeah, a player like Zycron definitely doesn't like to sit back and wait, but he's also become a much smarter player over the last year for sure. And while aggressive, you know, I don't think he's going to overdo it unless he sees an end game to it. Okay, we see the first break from Jax. Does nothing else but break the bonus. Um, don't know that I love that. If I'm the other players, I'm saying, why don't you... Like, you could have taken him pretty much out of the Canadian bonus. It would have made things a lot easier for everyone else to just follow up with hitting 15, 20 troops. And eventually he gets, you know, whoever gets the kill gets the kill. But I don't think just a break there is really doing your fair part. So if I'm Banana, Mongoose, Trunk, I'm saying, well, what is that, dude? You broke him. You did took no troops from him though. So they could hang Jax out to dry here. It looks like Banana's going to do the same. Just do a break. Does he take anything else? Zycron laughing about it. He knows he's going to send into someone. Now this could actually benefit Trunk quite a bit, because if Zycron sends all his troops into the other guys, Uh, we're gonna Trunk might be able to clean that up. Okay. Do we see Mongoose did nothing? I think the thing at the end of the day, Mongoose has to think like, okay, what, I mean, you already broke both his bonuses, but you didn't hit any troops. So why would I, contribute to this and get hit for you already, you didn't hit any troops. Oh, you lost the stream. What happened? Shit. All right, let's see what's going on here. We're missing the action. Okay. Well, we're going to sit here and we're going to see if we can get Mongoose's attention here to put the stream back up. I'm not sure what happened there. Don't worry about a thing. All right. Okay, we got Trunk up. Okay, we got Trunk stream. We're seeing what's going on. Okay, so we saw. I'm assuming we saw Zycron completely send into somebody. He sent down through red and then down through black into yellow. Looks like he took a few troops off of each of them, but not too much. Mongoose is definitely in the driver's seat here. Trunk is now in a very strong position as well. Zycron down to 59 troops, but did not want to get teamed on. Okay. So we lost the sound from Trunk's stream. I'm not hearing anything. But at least we're able to see it. And that's what counts. All right, so they're probably going to keep Zycron weak here. They're going to take turns breaking him. Eventually, he's going to get tired of it. He's going to keep on sending into people, and eventually, he's going to be down to no troops. We'll see who gets the kill, though. Right now, Trunk took a little bit of a hit there from Zycron, as did Banana. Mongoose sitting pretty. I don't think he's going to do much until the end game here, folks. Okay, it's Jax tried it. Nope, he's going to fortify. He's going to hold Greenland. He's going to hold Western Russia. Create a wall there with Trunk. Okay, we're going to see Banana retake his bonuses. He's going to come down with his big stack, hit white. He's going to try to guard from any future full-on sends into him from... oh, does he go for the kill? Okay, Banana's had enough. He's going to make the kill on Zycron. We're going to see our second player eliminated. Zycron killed Samboy. Now Zycron's going down to Little Banana. That's going to weaken Little Banana not a ton. I mean, he's still going to be at over 80 troops, but where does he go from here? Does he try to take another bonus? Does he hit someone? Try to feed someone maybe? I think he probably just chills or just hangs out. Is he the next to be teamed on? What I would be concerned about if I was him. Okay, Mongoose can use the portal. He's going to move some troops into the Canadian bonus. Okay, he's going to knock yellow down a bit. Definitely not taking a full third bonus, but he's going to knock yellow down, position some troops up there. I would imagine he keeps some troops up there. No, he's bringing them all back. Okay. Wow, okay. Doesn't leave anything up there. Trunk's still holding both of his bonuses, getting a plus 11. Okay, we see some alliance chat from Banana asking Trunk to hit black. We see Trunk take a few territories. Doesn't do much else, though. Just moves the stack over into Korea. Okay, we see some moves being made by Jax. Nope, he stops and he's just taking some territories away from yellow. Okay, so at this point, Yellow's got to make a decision. Little Banana's got to decide, do I sit around, wait for someone else to do something, or do I try to make a deal with someone? It looked like he may have been trying to do that with Trunk, asking him to hit black. These guys have been very hesitant to jump on players so far and to agree to deals. And even when they have, they've haven't done a lot of hitting from it. Okay, Banana's going to take his bonus. He's back. Yeah, no, he's already back over 100. So welcome in NBA 7X. Some a little more upbeat here, huh? All right. All right, we're seeing things stall out a little bit, but Banana's still behind by about 30 to 50 troops on everyone. About 20 troops to Trunk. Who teams on who here? Someone's going to have to do something with the alliances to get this game moving, right? Mongoose has 3 bonuses right now. That's obviously not going to be allowed to be held. Yeah, we see the break on Mongoose from Jack's Wild. All right, so far this game's been going on for about 45 minutes. It is officially the longest round one game we've had this round. Um, 41 minutes was Pete's game, and that was the longest up until now. These games have gone relatively quick for Fixed World Dom, so I'm not surprised to see this one being stretched out a little bit. Okay, Banana taking some territory. It certainly will be, Nathaniel. Look, I think this is going to come down to someone saying, "Look, I'm done, waiting around. I'll make the first move. You just tell me you're going to follow through, and I'll do it." We'll see if they follow through though. Mongoose takes Russia back. I would assume not expecting to hold that unless. Okay, he's going to move all his troops over into North Africa. He's kind of pissed at Banana. Yeah, Gus, this is definitely the slowest paced game so far this week. Um, Players are a little hesitant to make moves. They're all gunning for that first place 15 points. We've seen the alliances. We've seen the attempts, right? We've seen people trying to get other players on board with hitting someone. Um, Jack's saying to Trunk, hit black, hit him. You are right after him. I can't hit him. If you want me to hit him, I got to see you hit him. Okay, so Trunk breaks. Jax gives him a thumbs up. Does It's a dangerous proposition hitting black too hard right now, because if he doesn't like it, he could he's got the troops to send into you, man. Okay, Nathaniel said, when in doubt, regular mod. There we go. Yep. So Nathaniel's saying, does Mongoose single stack it into a huge stack, ready to shove up someone's butt if they break them, if they mess with them? We could see it. I mean, it sends a message for sure. All right, exciting development here. Banana took a card and passed. It's enthralling. Something's going to break soon. Something's got to break soon. Mongoose with a pretty substantial lead over Banana. Jack's right on his heels. Trunk down near where Banana is, so we'll see what happens with him. Who teams on who first? Who decides to finally take the alliance and advance the game? I mean, look, Banana has a bounty. He's got the least amount of troops. He seems to, he's on one corner of the map. He seems to be the one that you'd want to team on, right? But I think Mongoose has to show the good faith and send, he's got a huge lead of troops, right? If he's got to send a good chunk into yellow to say, hey, look, this is what's happening now. You got to hit yellow. Look at the troops I just sent into him. You agreed to do it. Don't hang me out to dry. You're not, we don't, you don't want to be that kind of player. Yeah, it's funny. They were okay with him holding South America and North Africa, but not South America and Russia. It's only one more troop. Okay, Trunk seems to be the one that's getting tired of waiting around. Okay, he's hitting some yellow. Okay, he's hit blue. I mean black. He's hitting yellow. Okay, Trunk. I think this is a play for second place, right? So this is Trunk and Jax getting together. What does Jax do here? Jax could hang Trunk out to dry here. Okay, doesn't look like he's going to do it. He's going to hit yellow. Is he going to kill yellow? Does he have the troops to do it? I mean, he's got a big puncher stack upstairs in Russia. He's got the time to do it with the 90-second turn timer. Okay, I think he takes the kill for himself, right? Yeah. He's gotta. What are you doing? That's a risky move. If he gets too good of a roll on that, he's not going to be able to bring that 46 down. Okay, if he's going to take the kill, he's got to move. Okay. He's got plenty to finish off the kill. Okay, we see Banana as the next victim in this game, killed by Jax Wild. So far we've seen a kill, and whoever made that kill died. Then the guy who made the next kill is now the next one off the board. Um, Seems fair to an extent, but none of the kills were bad bounties that weakened the player that much. So let's see what kind of alliance here that Trunk and Jax have. And can Mongoose disrupt it, right? Yeah, I think Jax and Trunk were, that was Trunk saying to Jax, look, I'll give you this next kill, but then I need you to hit black for me. Pause for 69, and okay, what is Mongoose do? Mongoose still obviously with a good lead in troops, but if he doesn't do something here, I have a feeling Trunk is going to take him down to nothing, feed Jax the game, and take second place. Yeah, I'm not sure why Mongoose didn't go for the full kill on Trunk there. Because it's pretty clear they're teaming. And, what are they going to do? I mean, Trunk's just going to send into him and take second place, right? Yeah, if Mongoose had killed Trunk there, he's fairly even in troops with Jax going into the 1v1. Um, but now we're going to see Trunk full send. We'll see if Jax holds up the alliance. And does Jax have the ability to kill Mongoose? Let's see where his stacks are. I want to say it's in the high 80s, Nathaniel, the territory count. Possibly the 90s. I say like 85, 86. Okay, Jax does not kill Mongoose. Yeah, I counted up real quick. It was in the mid 80s, about 85, 86, something like that. But yeah, I'm surprised that, I mean, Jax didn't really have the ability, right? I mean, Mongoose has too big of stacks. Okay, so we're going to see a kill on red here? Or is he just hitting him down? Got to come across the Pacific, yep. I mean, he's got to kill someone here, right? I mean, I don't know why he didn't. He's got to see the writing on the wall. Definitely break blue. Definitely break blue here. Yeah, I don't like this play by Mongoose. I think he needs to see that the writing's on the wall here and that blue and red are completely teaming on him. They're going to go 1-2. In what order at this point, I don't know. But they're very clearly, they made an agreement. They're going to stick with it. They're going to knock black out of the game. I think Mongoose needed to take a bounty there and it was second and a one. Okay, Trunk's just going to hit. I mean, Mongoose still has more troops than Jax, right? By about 7. So, gets the trade, gets the 10 trade. Does he have enough troops to kill him? He's got to hit a 16 stack, a 14 stack, another 20, 36, 26, 36 up there in Greenland or Iceland. I think this kill falls to Trunk. Okay, not going to open the 14 that way. Hits the 8. Okay, if you're Mongoose here, right? $22, yeah, 19. Okay, clear out Canada. Leave the opening from the Pacific open, though. You're going to have to bring that 26 down across. I still don't think he has enough. He's got the 14, but yeah, I don't. Okay. Mongoose is doing his best to stay alive here. He hasn't quite had enough to kill either one. At least not in the last couple turns. Maybe before that he could have. Okay, this is going to be the end for Mongoose, I got to think. Question is Trunk full on send, or does he try to feed Jax to kill and have a shot in the 1v1? Let's see if Jax follows through. It looks like he's going to. Huh. Doesn't have. Does he have enough for the kill? He's got 11 down there in Tasmania. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, he blocked his 33 off. I think he could have killed him here. Now he's got a 22 in the Philippines, so no, he couldn't have killed him. Does he completely feed it to Trunk? Let's see what he does here. Yeah, so this is the end of the line for Mongoose. Obviously, you know he's going to do what he can to prolong, but he really I hate to say give up, take third place in the bounty when you're in such a strong position, but
I don't know. It was pretty clear, I think, to us out here in the audience anyway, that, and even without seeing the alliance chat, that Trunk and Jax were going to team on him, and they had a pretty solid understanding of how this game was going to end. And I think Mongoose could have picked up on that, and a few turns ago had a kill on one of them. At this point, obviously, he's done. He's out of luck, and we'll see who gets the kill on him. Trunk still, I mean, excuse me, Jax still has a pretty commanding lead over Trunk, so I think Trunk really wants Jax to hit and to kill Mongoose, and he wants to leave Mongoose as strong as he can, so Jax loses some troops, but he's got to hit him a little bit to keep the alliance going, right? And take some bonuses while you're at it, right? And that means Jax has to break him then, right? Okay, Trunk has a trade on 3, so that could come in handy if Jax finally full sends and takes Mongoose out here. He didn't set up to make the kill. It's almost like Jax and Trunk are just kind of posturing for who's going to win in the end, right? Who's going to have the advantage in the 1v1 after Mongoose is finally killed. It's a very interesting play. Now Jax already has a bounty, but you know, look, that there's a 5 point difference between first and second in this tournament, so you can understand why they really want to get that first place position. Yeah, I think Trunk had to do more of the heavy lifting, right? Because he was in a weaker position than Jax. We get a well played from Banana. Okay, I think this is it's pretty clear. Trunk's going to get second place here, right? Unless he can kill Mongoose. Okay, Trunk is. Yeah, that's it. He's done. He's done. He's gonna. He wants Jax to finally make this kill. Yeah, Jax knows what he's doing. He definitely did not hit as hard as Trunk did. Um, but I think Trunk, you know, after that turn, he was weak enough. There's really not much he could do. He kind of had to play this alliance out. Okay. Okay, Trunk's saying, let me get the bounty in second. You'll get first and two, right? Jax, can Jax refrain from doing it? It's the fair play, I would say. And if I was in this alliance, I'd probably say, yeah, go ahead, take it. I'll take first and two. You know, you did a lot of the lifting here. But Okay. That's going to be it, folks. They're going to kill. They're going to kill Mongoose. Then Jack's going to kill Trunk. And we're going to see Trunk get second place with 1 bounty. We're going to see Jax get first with 2. And there we see it. Mongoose gets a 3rd place finish for all his efforts. No bounties. A little rough. A little bit of a rough finish for Mongoose, having that substantial lead in troops. So we see what the alliances can do, you know. If you're advantageous and you take advantage of them, you know, we see what happens. Okay, that's going to do it. Let's see if we can get these guys in here to talk about what happened. All right. That's going to be our final here for this match. Let's see here, match final. See if we can get these guys in the VC. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hey, Crackle. How you doing, man?
Welcome to the VC.
This is the VC. What I heard.
So, longest game of the round for sure. By about I don't know, half an hour almost.
Yeah.
We
was
saw a
pretty
little
long.
aggression early against poor Samboy.
Yeah. It's just a bad luck for him. Bad luck.
Yeah, take me through that. I mean, so no one had a bonus first turn. This is the first game I think we've seen that. Everyone got a bonus second turn, but he seemed to not be able to keep up.
Yeah, I think he was. I don't know if he had practiced the settings or not. I don't know if he's in the chat. I don't see him. This has become 2 bonus game quite a bit in the previous games, and it seemed like he was thinking it might be a 1 bonus game. I don't know. Just throwing out a possibility.
Yeah, we've definitely seen that already. Some of the other round matches, I should say. It's been half and half. I think half the games have been 2 bonus games,
Okay.
and
Fair
other
enough.
halves have been 1. I think it depends on how fast some of the players die. But we've seen
Right.
that aggression throughout this round, where someone's gone before their first trade, pretty much every game.
Yeah.
So after he's out of the game, it kind of levels out. Where do you guys go from there? What was your thoughts?
So I actually wanted Samboy to die. And I don't mean that maliciously.
We're gonna
but
isolate
if you looked
that,
at
and
the-
we're gonna
Yeah,
keep that on our soundboard.
yeah, because if you looked at the board, I was gonna go for Australia as my second bonus, but then Little Banana Fortified is 3 in there.
Yeah,
And from what I saw of these settings, if you get into a war, you just die. If you're in like a one-on-one war.
it's definitely
So
not gonna help you.
I needed a second bonus, and I thought if Samboy dies, Zycron can't hit 3 bonuses, so I'd get 1. And then he tried to block me, so I just went through all of him to go take that bonus, but still.
Yeah, the block
Yeah.
was an intense
It was a good play.
there. I didn't understand that you wanted the bonus, so yeah, I just put my troops in where they'd be active, and that's all that was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair. I'm
Yeah.
surprised it didn't get 5th there. I already had the least troops and everything.
Yeah,
you
I was
almost did
gonna
get
pick
5th. I
the
We
think.
were
Didn't
surprised.
quite happen.
Obviously, I can't see all the alliance chat going on, but I think our guess, at least my guess, and some of the chat was that Trunk was going to be the next one out for sure.
You too.
Yeah, I was lining up the kill, but I wanted someone else just to contribute a little bit, or if I because I couldn't take it just by myself, just because of the way my troops were allocated.
Right.
I might have had an opportunity to when the portals were there, but it was kind of like I had to use 3 stacks and a bit of a weird
Well,
pathing situation. And if I did that, I would have been left with 20 troops and to die next. So I played it a little more passively. Didn't think that I'd be the next one to go out and get teamed on. But yeah, I guess I should have tried to regress that. But yeah, Trunk, you was acting right after me. So if I didn't commit to fully your kill, then I would have just lost a bunch of troops or got fully retaliated on, I imagine, and for nothing, for no kind of like benefit there. So yeah.
Yeah,
so
I thought it was touch and go on that because there was a little. It looked like there was a little beef between Zycron and Trunk, and I thought one of them would go next. But though I hit you first, Zycron, I wasn't the one that was like rallying it. I don't even remember who started it, but someone else was saying, multiple people were saying attack white, and then I was like, okay, I mean, somebody's got to go, I guess. It
well, I
wasn't
saw,
anything personal. So
obviously I only saw a couple people's point of view during the stream, but we definitely saw a couple people asked to have a couple different colors hit. But then
right.
it seemed once people started saying hit white, everyone kind of agreed very quickly. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's because Zycron already had a bounty and he was
I
just
think that
kind of.
happens a lot. I think that happens a lot, Crackle.
That's kind of
I
the
think
sense
you're
I
right.
got was okay. He already has a bounty, so yeah, maybe he should be the next one. And since we're all pretty even on troops, not necessarily the most fair option, but
No, I'd like to
none
say
is at
I'm
that
not sure
point.
that that's right, but I think that that happens a lot. I think there's kind of there's an interesting energy to that where somebody takes a bounty and everyone's like, okay, he's got something, and then they've got a lot of the board too. So there's immediately an agreement to like pare them down. But then does it swing too far to where they get killed? I don't know. I mean, it happens a lot though. I've seen that, so it is interesting.
So we saw Zycron get hit. He, obviously Zycron you sent into everyone a little bit there, but the writing was kind of on the wall, I think, at that point.
I think my play was a mistake. I was still trying to play to kind of win, and just kind of get a higher placement overall. But when everybody had already kind of like committed to breaking me and all doing a little bit of work, I probably should have just committed 1 stack and just sent it into trunk and just try to take a kill.
Yeah,
But
that's interesting.
yeah, just get the points whilst I can. But
Right.
it is what it is. Yeah, I just kind of thought, well, if anyone hits me, I'm going to hit your back, to show the aggression back. But yeah, at the end of the day, I was paying the price when people were taking their territories back, and I was losing troops, and at that point, I was gone.
It's so tough to know what to do in that situation, Zycron, if you get chosen. But I think you might be right that the cleanest play might have been to try to get a bounty off anyone you could and just say, well, I got my 2 bounties and whatever fourth, that's still 12 points, right? So,
The
um,
hardest thing is making the consensus, and once it's made, people tend to just be happy with it, other than the person on the other end.
yeah, it's an interesting position. I mean, it's no fun when that happens, but um, we've all experienced it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we see then with the 4-player game, Little Banana takes the kill. Was there any hesitation from you, Little Banana, in taking that kill, letting someone else get it, and trying to stay stronger, or were you saw it and you just said, "This is my time"? And okay, there he is.
I was kind of just happy to take it as I thought it was going to be a good idea to take it. Um, I thought also that me and Jack were having something good going on, and Trunk as well at a later stage. So I
Right.
decided to take the kill and weaken myself, but with good team coordination, I thought that I could still survive and do well. And it seemed like Jax and Trunk was still agreeing, being good friends, but then suddenly Trunk kind of did a suicide play, and then Jax decided to, I don't know, do some suspicious plays afterwards, giving Trunk the bounty and whatever.
Well,
Well, here's how it went down. Trunk, obviously he went into you, but before he did, he basically signaled, attack yellow, attack black, basically saying if I feed you yellow, we're going to have to team on black because he's going to be stronger than both of us. So that's, I mean, Trunk, you can, elaborate on it. And I was like,
Yeah, I
okay,
can.
it's a way to progress the game. We'll see how it plays out. I didn't know how it would play exactly, but it ended up that I ended up winning, but I didn't know if that was going to be the case. I mean, anything could have happened. I saw and I almost, it looked like I could fail your kill, Little Banana. It was like, when I was looking at it, I was like, it's failable if I get really bad dice. So I was like a little hesitant to go through with it, but he had committed so much. I was like, all right, we'll do it. But
Well, a lot of
I think it was very
players.
creative on his part to come up with an idea to progress the game. And
I
usually
don't think
I'm
it was
down for
creative. I think it was kind of stupid, and that you allowed him to get second and a kill at that point. I thought that was completely stupid. He should have been fifth, I thought, but then he became the second first because you let him.
Yeah, I
Yes,
let him
diplomacy.
because he committed so much to the deal. And then when we were fighting with Black, he was risking dying all the time to Black, which to me that was loyalty to the deal. And so as a result, I gave him a bounty because he was loyal in the deal. So that's how I looked at it. He could
Well,
have done a
the
lot of other
thing is,
things.
being loyal to a deal and then feeding a bounty when the tournament is about points is kind of stupid. And then also, did you not think maybe my part of hitting about, let's say, 40 troops of Zycron is loyalty?
Right. No, I wasn't trying to make any specific thing, but once he had gone into you, I didn't know he was going to go into you like that when he went into you. But once he did, it was like the bounty was just there on the table, and then it's a three-person game. Like I totally understand if you're a little salty, but it wasn't planned that way, you know. Um, I wasn't planning to team on you specifically at
So it
all.
did seem that Jax, you and Trunk had the alliance there going into the end game, and it seemed like Trunk did a little more of the hitting, at least on Black. That's what we all kind of saw in the audience here. Um, were you just kind of holding back, kind of trying to maintain the dominant position, or did you just feel like that was the way that this was going to end? That you were definitely going to get first out of this deal?
I didn't know. Basically, my thought there was when he was making, because of turn order, he was making his attacks,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was making mine after, and he was holding a lot of bonuses when he was making his attacks. So there were dual purpose attacks, both to hit Black and to take bonuses, which I thought was fine. But if at any point if I hit Black so hard that he just singles me out, then he holds all those bonuses, and then everything is kind of in his favor. And that's the other reason that I did give him the bounty at the end, because he probably did slightly more than I did, but it wasn't that I was trying to ensure first per se, but because of the turn order, I felt like I couldn't overextend to the point that Black just said, okay, it's all on you. Um, so that was my thinking. Maybe I didn't do quite enough in the deal, but I did try to make up for it at the end.
I
If
think
so,
giving him the bounty, when you're in that position, is a pretty fair deal.
yeah, that was my perspective on it. I tried to be fair overall. Maybe I didn't hit as much as he did every time, but hitting a lot also helps in that map, because the more territories you have, the more troops you get. And I have no idea what Mongoose is going to do after I run.
There was also a play not to die to Mongoose, because I could tell that Mongoose wasn't fast enough to hit like 50 territories on one turn. So if I just took the entire board, then I don't think Mongoose could kill me after like that first turn that we 2v1'd him. And
Yeah,
obviously, since we were teaming on him, that would ensure me second at least.
fair
Well, I
enough.
wish we could get Mongoose in there. Unfortunately, he's having some sort of mechanical issue with his microphone. We're not sure what's
Oh,
going on there. He can't
But
figure
I
out.
do feel like Mongoose did a slight mistake towards the end. I felt like he should have probably realized he was not getting first after both Jax and Trunk were hitting him. So if I was him, I would just had almost fully committed to Trunk, who was a weaker player, possibly not getting the bounty,
Yeah.
but definitely getting second place.
Yeah, I agree with that, and that's what I wanted to ask him about. Is because I think myself and most of the chat were saying it. Hey, like the writing's on the wall, and it got to a point where he just didn't have a chance to anymore. But I think a few turns earlier, he had the troop count to kind of single out probably Trunk, and just get the bounty in second place, and not deal with the back and forth of that end game. But he did not. He tried to stay strong, and I wish I could ask him a little more about it, but he fortunately is not able to get in here.
Yeah, so I'll give my thoughts on that 4-player endgame now. So initially we were teaming on Mongoose because he had the most troops, and that's what people were thumbs upping me for. So, I'd break one of his 3 bonuses, Jax would break one of his 3 bonuses. And then Little Banana on that first turn, he did hit a fair amount of Mongoose, so there was no problem there. But he was letting Mongoose hold the South America bonus. So Mongoose was still getting a fair amount of troops. And then later on, you only hit one of his troops, which wasn't in any
I hit 2 of
bonuses.
them. I had 2 of them so that he got one less troop. Because he
Yeah,
was
but
on 22 troops, I believe, and then 22 territories, and then I hit him twice to make him under 21.
okay.
And you guys kind of forced me not being. I didn't really have any other play other than breaking his bonus,
That's the
or
thing, you
hitting
didn't
2
break
of
his
his troops.
bonus.
But I'm not gonna break his bonus plus what I think was like a 8 stack or something. That is asking a kind of a ridiculous amount. Definitely at that point.
Okay, fair enough, I guess. So maybe I misinterpreted it, but I figured that me and Jax were putting into more into the deal by breaking like the +7 bonuses. And how the turn order worked out, I still thought I was gonna get like 4th or 3rd in that position since I had the least troops for most of the game, or second least troops. So I figured that I could feed Little Banana, Jax kills Little Banana, and then we team on Mongoose, and I would get that bounty to be fair. And that ensures me at least 13 points, when originally I was set to get like 4. So I was okay with that. And then when it was just me and Jax fighting Mongoose, I was hitting as much as I could because I had less troops, so it would make sense for him to try to kill me. So if I have enough of the board that he can't kill me, that ensures second. And that was all I saw I could do there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you did very well in the end game, somehow managing to get second and first. But I'll just, so of course you have to kind of just hit as much as Mongoose to hope that you get second in that stage. But
Well, I think
I
we
was
agree
just,
on it in alliances. If
yeah,
he killed me before, I'd consider that betrayal.
but I was just kind of confused about when you said didn't really hit Mongoose either, because the previous turn I hit about, I think, three stacks. I hit a ton of 1 stacks, and the only thing you did was hitting a single 1 stack breaking a bonus.
Yeah, but I initiated it. I was the first to attack him.
But what does that mean when we've all agreed to it? Like, does that hitting a single doesn't mean anything? Being the guy to initiate when we've all agreed to it doesn't really matter, I think.
I guess.
I
If
don't.
two
I don't know. I
people
didn't
break
see a.
you,
I felt like Little Banana wasn't doing as much in that 1 or 2 turns, but that wasn't the main reason I did it. It was just because progressing the game, and once you had gone into him that hard, I didn't know you were going to go that hard into him, honestly. But once you had, I was like, he's trying to just lay the bounty out. And looking at the numbers, I was like, if I take it, I'm probably in a good spot. Black could kill either one of us right away. But if he does, I mean, theoretically, it might take him a couple turns, but if he does, then he'd risk losing to the other person. So I don't know. I thought it was a well-conceived plan from your position, Trunk, from where you were in that game, and I respected your concept, and so I kind of went with it. In the end, we all have to do something in these crazy games. I really don't like these settings much, like Riedel had expressed in a previous chat, because it's all about teaming, and it's, to me,
it's a different skill. I mean, I think
a different kind of.
so
It's a
many
different kind of set.
so many tournament games where we see Prague, kind of really good neighbor, kind of seeing how things develop. It's a little bit of a more aggressive play style. I know some players are more comfortable with it than others, but I think you guys all played it to the best of your ability, and I can't say anyone played bad. Even Samboy, who was out early, didn't play bad. He just kind of got screwed of all his exteriors pretty quickly, and was in a fortunate position. So you all played it very well. I'm going to say congratulations to all you guys here. You guys all got 9 points or more, which is a great first round. Mongoose, you got 8, but not too bad. You can make that up in the second round very easily. But yeah, great game, guys. It was a good round. It was a fun game to watch. And yeah, we're gonna cut the post game at this point and end the stream. All right.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
GG.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks,
Well,
guys.
appreciate everybody. And one thing I did want to say on the end, these are kind of brutal teaming settings. I didn't come in here with the idea of teaming on anyone specifically. Just tried to play the game out in a way that made sense. So I hope no one had hard feelings. But yeah, it's a brutal type of setting, and I respect all you guys, and was lucky to come away with the win here. But I thought
Cool.
everybody played well.
Yeah, well said, for sure. All right, well, good game, guys. Well played.
GG's,
Yeah,
guys.
GG.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to do it for us here. Let's see if anyone is streaming Risk. We'll give them a little raid here. Okay, we'll give a raid to Olive here. He's playing some Europe Advanced caps as per usual. But thank you for joining us. It was a fun game to watch. Our next game is tomorrow night, same time.